Ever. So when somebody goes really heavy Sentry Stalker, you don't want to be going M&M against. I mean, it's okay. Sentry Stalker, Zealot, warpy any units are really weak against tanks, especially when you're contained. Tanks are great against sentries, man. Tanks. So now, because you're not even attempting to break his contain, you used to be way ahead, and now he's throwing down a third, and he's like feeling really ballsy. He's doing his thing. He's like, yeah, this guy isn't even gonna attack me or do drops or do anything, and now he's getting Colossus. So you had a really good chance at about the 15-minute mark to come out with a couple of tanks, break the contain, and walk over and win. The longer you delay without doing anything, without trying for a third, without trying to break this contain, without doing anything at all, this is a mentality issue. You feel like you're contained. You feel like his army is more powerful than you, but I bet you anything, his army has never at any point up until... Ooh. So you're red, and he's blue. Sorry, I went too far back. Let's start around here. Okay, your army is bigger. Your army is bigger. Your army is bigger. Your army is bigger. See what I'm saying? You feel contained, but you're not. You're not contained right now. Your army is bigger. Your army is bigger. Your army is bigger. So you kind of sat defensively back and let yourself feel contained when it's just a feeling. You feel like his army is stronger and bigger than yours and that you can't push down this ramp, but it's not true. He lost so much in that early aggressive push that you are just unstoppably larger than him. If you took your army and A-moved towards him, you would win this game right now. Your army is still bigger. You're up to 15 minutes into the game and your army is bigger. Your army is bigger, your army is bigger, your army is bigger. So this is a big misconception problem. Your army is still bigger, your army is still bigger, your army is still bigger. He finally gets his third and starts mining from it, and now he's going to catch up because of this third. His main's dry, your main's dry, so you're mining off basically one base and he's mining off two, so now he's going to catch up, and now his army is bigger and his army is bigger, and now you lost. So whatever happens after this point, the reason you lost this game is because you thought you lost this game. You were ahead the entire time until 20 minutes in, and you just kind of sat there and let him take a third and let your main run dry and said, I'm okay with having 63 workers and only one base. And on top of that, look at this saturation. 15 workers on minerals down here. That's terrible. You want more workers at your expo than your main because your main's going to run dry first. So you wanted at least 22 for max saturation down here, and you were just... So your income is smaller than his, but it doesn't have to be. Anyway, so now you're going to lose the game. But the lesson I want you to take from this, it's always okay to pull 5 SCVs, put them on auto repair, and hold out until the 9-minute mark. But once you hit that 9-minute mark, all the scariness of a warp gate push is gone. You are no longer afraid of his warp gate units. You can go kill him. So when you're facing an aggressive warp gate contain, I want you to let yourself get contained, pull some workers, auto repair, hold out until 9 minutes, get a siege tank, get a medevac, and then break the contain by doing a drop at his main at the same time as you siege up your tank in range of his stuff but behind your bunkers. And he'll say, my army's being annoyed, and my base is being attacked. I gotta bring back my units from this contain and go back over there. Now you've broken the contain, you can walk down and take the open field. And in the open field, the army you have after breaking a contain like that will be bigger than the army he has. Plus you have siege tanks. Pull some SCVs with your siege tanks, walk over to his main, siege up right here, float your medevac right here so you have vision up the ramp, and now he's got to walk all the way around here, put your marine medevac right here and a couple of them right here, and now he just can't stop you from sieging down his expo, and you win the game. So don't be fooled by the fact that Protoss has a 6-minute advantage into thinking that they have a 10-minute advantage. They don't. Terran has the 10-minute advantage. Protoss advantage lasts from 6 to 9, and then it's your game to win. And then they regain their advantage once they get Colossus. So you never want to just kind of sit back and wait until they can build whatever they want, because whatever they want is better than whatever you want. Late game Protoss is hard to beat, but But there's a gap between 9 minutes and 12 minutes when you can basically beat anything a Protoss ever does. So yeah, he did not win this game, you lost it. He sucked, and you let him win. That is all I have to say.